Alright guys, we have our Xbox One S in-house right here for you. The 2TB version, which retails for $399. All white packaging, and it's actually really small, so it's more comfortable to carry this around. I wish I could show you the original Xbox packaging for this. Now, as I mentioned, $399 retail, 2TB, also comes in a terabyte as well as 500GB variant. So the price is of course definitely cheaper for you. Now, at the very top, when you open up the package, you have this quick installation guide that shows you how to put the Xbox One S on its kickstand, also connecting it to your TV and so on and so forth. So really nothing that you can't do without that piece of paper, but hey, it's there. You also have this package here that also gives you some information on the Xbox Elite controller, as well as also houses your kickstand. So there it is. That is the kickstand that you can use to stand up your Xbox One S. We'll set that aside and we'll get back to that later on. What else do we have in the packaging? Of course, the Xbox One S. Again, you can see how small it is just to take it out of the packaging. Really small. We'll get to the Xbox One S in a second. So here we have a couple of things. We do have power cables, because it's got a built-in power supply. We also have HDMI cables that come with it, all bundled up. That's nice, so we'll set that aside. And we have our brand new Xbox One controller. We saw this controller at E3, all white, of course, matching the new Xbox One S. We'll take a closer look when we get back to it later, but I just wanted to just showcase you the controller as we look at the Xbox One S. So you've got your disk drive, you've got a eject button. That power button is actually a physical button. There are vents all over the place around this thing. On all sides, more vents again. And if we switch this thing over to the back, we will see that we have a plethora of ports with one major port missing, which is for Connect. So you've got your power port right there. You've got your HDMI in, out, to USB 3.0, IR blaster, optical port, and Ethernet port, and there is no Connect port. You can use a USB adapter to connect if you want to. So comparing it to the original Xbox, look at the size difference. It is 40% smaller. A couple of changes here. Again, you can see the button placement, the button colors for the power button, which is now a physical button and touch sensitive. Also, the ports at the back of the device here, you can see how there is no Connect port. But again, just some pure size difference alone. Now, one thing you should know about the new Xbox One S, it supports HDR. So HDR content, in terms of HDR movies, it will play in 4K, as well as gaming HDR. So Gears of War will be that first game, and that's something that differs between the Xbox One S and the Xbox One. It also has a built-in 4K Blu-ray player, which is also very different. Now, the controller, as I mentioned here, all white, feels a little just tighter in terms of build. It's got that nice grip feature there. You can see the port for your stereo headset adapter. There's a headphone jack port. Everything's still very traditionally the same, and on first glance you will notice a difference, but it feels just comfortable and nice altogether. So just spending more time with it, I'll tell you guys how it actually fares in our full review of the Xbox One S. Now, what we're going to do in our review is test out the Xbox One S, of course, with 4K Blu-ray content, HDR, as well as also streaming HDR content, and as well as gaming. Now, as I mentioned, you have a kickstand. And not the kickstand, but actually a stand. Sorry, I apologize. We use sliding into those ports that you saw right there. You snap it in, and basically this allows you to stand up your Xbox One. Voila, just like that. And you can actually have it placed in the side of your TV or wherever you choose to. So the Xbox One S looks very nice. It's got some really slim, slick packaging altogether, and I think a lot of people will like it. We're definitely going to spend some more time with this device. We'll do some gaming with it. We'll also showcase all the other features that pertain to HDR, 4K HDR content via Blu-ray, which it does have one built in, as well as streaming. So any questions in the comments, guys, leave that down below. If you want me to check out anything specific, let me know. Otherwise, stay tuned, and also we'll definitely check out HDR content with gaming when it comes to Gears of War 4 when that releases. So this is Thunder E saying thank you very much. Subscribe to the channel and always enjoy your entertainment.